The day is closed. The evidence is in. There is a gap. Do not justify it. Do not soften it. Own it the way you own a debt you signed for, because tonight you did sign for it and the signature is your own hand. There is always a gap. The distance between what you said you would do this morning and what actually got done by the time the lights went out. Most people end the day by editing that gap. They explain it. They blame the calendar, the meeting that ran long, the energy that never came. By the time they fall asleep, the gap has been talked down to nothing, and a gap talked down to nothing is a gap that comes back tomorrow exactly the same size. You are not going to talk it down. You are going to look straight at it. The day is closed and the evidence is in, and the only useful thing you can do now is take complete ownership of what the evidence shows. So account for it. Honestly, which is the part almost everyone skips. There is an old discipline that runs through every serious life, and Stanley McChrystal described it cleanly in his memoir. Discipline, he said, is doing the things that should be done even when they are unpleasant, inconvenient, or dangerous, and refusing the things that should not be done even when they are pleasant, easy, or safe. Read your day against that line. Where did you do the unpleasant thing because it was right? And where did you take the easy thing because it was easy and called it a choice? Go through the tape. The deep work block you guarded, or the one you let the inbox quietly eat. The hard conversation you actually had, or the one you postponed for the fourth time and labeled timing. The standard you held when it cost you something, or the one you dropped an inch because you were sure no one would notice. You noticed. The accounting only works when you stop performing it for an audience and start running it for the truth. And here is the move that separates the people who improve from the people who just repeat. James Mattis put it as plainly as it can be put. When you make a mistake, you analyze yourself, you find the weakness, you are honest about it, and then you move on, smarter for what the mistake taught you. He called mistakes tuition. You paid for them. The only crime is leaving the classroom without the lesson. That word changes everything about tonight. The gap is not a verdict on who you are. It is tuition. It is the price of a lesson that is now sitting in your hands, fully paid for, waiting to be picked up. The man who picks it up gets smarter. The man who turns the gap into proof that he is just this way, that he always falls short, that this is simply him, throws the lesson away and keeps the bill. Do not keep the bill and skip the lesson. That is the worst trade there is. Did you win today? You already know. You do not have to say it out loud, and you do not get to lie about it either, because the lie buys you nothing. It does not buy you rest. It just rolls the gap to tomorrow wider than you left it. So set the standard now, tonight, while the gap is still in plain sight and you have not yet talked yourself soft. Bill Belichick built a dynasty on 3 words. Do your job. Not someone else's, not the highlight, not the part that gets applause. Yours. And the way you earn the right to do your job tomorrow is the way his teams earned it, by reviewing the tape inside 24 hours, grading every play honestly, and fixing the small thing today so it is not the big thing in a month. McChrystal said the same in his own register. The leader who attends to even the small things becomes the one who never neglects the critical ones. Small things graded tonight, that is the standard. So name it. Pick the one undone thing from today's gap, the real one, and decide exactly when it gets done tomorrow. Not soon. Time. The work starts before the city wakes, and it starts with the thing you avoided, because the thing you avoided is the thing the day was actually about. Tomorrow morning this channel hands you the arena. Theodore Roosevelt and the man who is actually in it, face marred with dust and sweat. Nietzsche and the weight you choose to carry on purpose. Dan Gable and the price he paid in rooms no one watched. That is tomorrow at sunrise. Tonight you earn the right to stand there. Close the gap in your head now so your body can close it at dawn. Set it. Then earn the sleep, clean and deep, because tonight, for once, you own the whole day and left nothing hidden in the dark. Tomorrow, win before they wake.